library. It's called A Little Golden Book. Did you ever read those before? Little Golden Book? They're pretty cool. I read these when I was a kid, but I didn't have this one. Okay. There was once a widow. A widow means she doesn't have a husband. So the girls have no daddy. A widow who had 2 daughters. The elder was very proud and haughty, like her mother.
Where?
This one. She's very proud, and she's wearing all the beautiful jewels.
And where's
Yeah.
another doctor?
And she was the favorite. Okay, let's listen. Maybe we'll find her. She was the favorite. The younger was beautiful and sweet. So she's very kind and good girl. But probably she is not good. That's why she said she's proud and haughty. If your mommy and daddy said you didn't do something very well, and you said, yes, I did, this is proud and haughty. You say, I did it right. You are wrong, mommy and daddy. This is proud and haughty. But the younger one is good. So she would say, okay, let me do it again, mom and dad. Because of this, her mother was jealous of her. Jealous means she wants to be her. She wants to have what her younger daughter has. And she made her work hard all the time. Oh man. So she is not jealous of her proud daughter. She thinks she's just normal. But she's jealous of her very good girl. And she wants to make her so sad every day. Is that very nice?
No.
No, it's not very nice. One day, the pretty daughter was drawing water at the fountain. Where is the fountain? Does anybody see the fountain? Where's the fountain? Fountain has water. Right now, we call the water fountain the place where we drink water. Remember, you push the button and you drink. This is a water fountain.
Where?
Do you see water?
No.
I don't know either. You have to find it for me. Can you help me? Do you see a water fountain?
What? Where's the water?
Where's the water fountain?
See the cat is drinking the water.
Oh, do you see the cat?
Go.
Where's the cat, Albert? There! You found it, Owen. There's a water fountain, see? It's coming out of somebody's mouth. It's kind of weird, though. A little scary. Okay. Was drawing water at the fountain. So that they don't have water in their house. Like here, if you want to wash your hands in the bathroom, you just turn on the water. But they don't have any water in their house. They had to go downstairs and go get the water at the fountain. So weird, right? You have to take it in a bucket and bring it to your house. So she's going to do the work. A poor beggar woman asked her for a drink. Well, she wants to drink some water. She doesn't look very poor to me. She has a very fancy hat. But apparently she doesn't have water. She doesn't have a jar for water, and she doesn't have any food.
Remember Daddy's hat.
Yeah, she has a pretty crazy hat. Look at that. But maybe she did have money before, and she just has her fancy hat still, but she doesn't have any money. Gladly, the girl replied sweetly. She took up water from the clearest part of the fountain. It's a very good water. The beggar woman, who was a good fairy in disguise. Ooh, she's a fairy. Do you know some fairies are good and some are bad? Yeah, some like the tooth fairy. Is the tooth fairy a good fairy? Yeah, tooth fairy will take your tooth and give you some money. That's a good fairy. But the fairy in what's the movie? Sleeping Beauty. She gives there's good fairies and bad fairies, and the one that's very bad is I forgot her name, but she says, "You will die when you poke your finger." The beggar woman, who was a good fairy in disguise, drank the water. She said, "Because you are so pretty and have good manners, I shall give you a gift. Every word you speak shall come out of your mouth a flower or a jewel." When the girl got home, her mother scolded her for taking so long. "I'm sorry I'm late, mother," said the pretty daughter. As she spoke, 2 diamonds, 2 pearls, and a red rose fell from her mouth. Then the greedy mother sent her elder daughter to the fountain. "Be nice to the beggar woman," she said. But this time the good fairy was disguised as a lovely princess. She asked for some water. "Why should I serve a lady such as yourself?" the proud daughter snapped rudely. "You are cross and ill-bred," the good fairy said. "From now on, toads and snakes shall leap out of your mouth when you speak." The elder daughter ran home. "Oh, mother," she began. At once 2 horrid toads hopped from her mouth, and 2 slimy snakes slithered to the ground. The daughter was so frightened that she ran into the woods. She was never heard from again. Meanwhile, a king's son had seen the younger daughter and fallen in love with her. The prince married the younger daughter and brought her to his castle. There they lived well and happily ever after. The end.